Hi there and welcome to a new review by Yes and Explore. We're staying in Kuala Lumpur for 2 months, but it's time for a little getaway to another part of Malaysia. If you want to see the 2 hotels we stayed at in Kuala Lumpur, you can check out the links in the description. If you're curious about the apartment we're staying in right now, stay tuned and we'll post a video about that soon. We found an almost too good to be true flight deal to Penang with AirAsia. And we were able to buy the tickets for only €5 per person, so we couldn't pass on this deal. We were lucky we could travel with only our carry-on, otherwise the check-in bags would have been more expensive than the tickets themselves. We flew out from Kuala Lumpur's Terminal 2 and the flight took about 1 hour. Luckily it didn't take much longer because wow, these seats are so cramped. We arrived well on time and we're super excited to explore Penang. So we were staying in Georgetown, the main city on the island, and we booked the Citadines Connect. The location of the hotel is close to many shops and there are also plenty of food options nearby. The Citadines Connect opened only a few months ago, in 2022. The building is a restored shophouse style that is very typical for Georgetown, and we were happy to see that the hotel blends in well with the neighborhood and doesn't stick out with any ugly building. Upon entering the hotel, you can see that it's a modern-looking hotel and everything still felt very new. The check-in went smooth, and to get to our room, we had to walk through a long hallway first to reach the elevator, and then a whole walkway again to reach our room. Our room was on the 2nd floor, and we booked an executive studio room for €65 per night, including breakfast. As usual, Lawrence is here to greet us and welcome us into the room. Immediately to the right, you'll find space to put your luggage. There's no closet, only a few hangers to hang your clothes on. No closet does make the room seem bigger, and I guess it's fine if you're only there for a few nights, but if you want to hang a lot of clothes, it's not very convenient. There's a safe that's cleverly hidden. And there's also a little station with a kettle and some coffee and tea and a little welcoming basket with candy. There are no bottles of water because they have a water station in the hallway where you can refill your own. But they do have this welcoming basket with soda and some candy, which is a very nice gesture, but I would prefer refillable water bottles. Underneath there's an extra drawer and also a mini fridge. We've had these in other hotel rooms, and unfortunately they don't seem to cool very well. On the other side, we find the bathroom. And the bathroom has a nice rainfall shower, a toilet with bidet function, some nice styling, a sink, and a frosted plastic window. And I have to say, it beats the clear glass windows, but it's still see-through, and it's a trend that I will simply not understand. On to the rest of the room. We booked a room with 2 twin beds, and the beds were very soft, maybe even a little too soft for our liking. But the bedding was very nice. The duvets were heavy enough to make you feel super comfy, so that was all fine. And the room also came with a smart TV and a very long desk. And this desk is the coolest I've ever seen. You can open up this part and it turns into a vanity desk with mirror. And you can also find a hairdryer here. And this is the first hotel hairdryer that I've ever seen that comes with a diffuser. That never happens. So that was very cool. They also placed a torch there in case of emergency. But that doesn't seem super handy because if it's dark, how are you going to open that desk? Luckily, we didn't need it. As for the view, unfortunately there was no view. We booked the basic room type, so we didn't expect any, but the grey wall feels a little sad and it makes the room feel darker. Overall, it's a nice room and we slept very good in these beds. The next morning, it was time for breakfast. And we already read about this online, but it's a grab-and-go style breakfast. We didn't pay a whole lot extra because the options they have are very minimal. So the price reflects the offering. It does seem the hotel isn't completely ready though, because there was still construction going on and they might add a breakfast area later. But for now, there was enough to get you going in the morning. There was coffee, nasi lemak, noodles, yogurt, fruit, and it also looks like they weren't expecting too many people to choose the breakfast. The hotel also has a small gym to use with some cardio machine and also some weights, a bench, and one of those pull-up bar thingies. I have to say the gym is relatively small. I mean, if there's 2 people working out there, that's fine, but that also seems to be the limit of this room. Next to the gym, you'll find the pool, and the hotel supplies towels in case you didn't bring your own. And the pool itself is on the rooftop of the hotel, giving you a nice view of both the hotel and the city of Georgetown. And there are also some umbrellas to keep you nicely in the shade. We enjoyed this hotel, but it's clear that it wasn't completely done yet with construction going on during the daytime. The staff, however, was super friendly, and for the value, we like this modern but conveniently located hotel. We want to thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see our trip to Penang Hill and more, subscribe to us at Yes and Explore. Bye!